You're now watching The Wash Daily. Today in news, the American Medical Association is requesting that Mississippi's recent cannabis vote, which 75% of folks in Mississippi voted for cannabis, the AMA is asking that the Supreme Court overturn their vote and make cannabis no longer legal in Mississippi. They say it's causing too much trouble for the physicians. Even though the people want cannabis, it's too hard for the physicians to be expected to stop giving pharmaceuticals. Also in news, New York's Governor Cuomo is rolling out their cannabis program. They're talking about taxing cannabis at a little bit over 10%. They're also unveiling what's called a THC potency tax. Ends up being 1 cent per milligram of extracts, a little less than a cent per milligram of pre-rolls, and 4 cents per milligram for edibles. New York State has a huge deficit from the COVID-19 shutdowns. Restaurants are closing every day. There's nobody living there anymore. It's like a ghost town. Governor Cuomo's pretty much ruined New York City and the entire state's major financial trouble. They're looking at cannabis to make up a good percentage of that shortfall, because cannabis users should pay for literally everything. Also in news, hemp companies involved in CBD are going to have a big problem on their hands because recently a bill was passed to curb minors being able to have access to nicotine. The way the law was written pretty much makes it so hemp companies doing CBD aren't going to be able to work with the United States Postal Service. Postal Service is no longer going to ship vapes, vape pens, or vape cartridges, or anything involved in vaping. And so a lot of these companies are very well invested and actually rely on shipping their vape products all around the world. Well, now they're not going to be able to do that because nicotine companies can't seem to stop minors from getting their products. The hemp companies that are using CBDs are pretty much the only companies that are doing well. Hemp companies are having a really difficult time being productive because of regulations, and one of the few areas where they've been productive is in CBD. It's a great example of how government regulation tends to kill the exact businesses they're hoping to regulate. Thanks for watching The Wash Daily.